Hello, welcome to Where's Wilmington? I'm Lisa Kapala-Egan, and I have a treat for you today. We are bringing Spain to Wilmington. So I have with me a studio full of people, which you cannot see, and I have my lovely guests. We have Barbara, Carmen, Hannah, and Avis. Hannah and Avis you might recognize from Wilmington. Hannah Bryson, which is famous for wrestling and a million other things. And Avis Samaha, we know you and your family through the community, so welcome. And then Carmen and Barbara, you're new to us, so welcome to Wilmington.
Thank you.
So we're going to talk about the Spanish Student Exchange Program. We're going to talk a little bit about what that looks like in Wilmington, and then we're going to talk to these ladies about what they think Wilmington is like. So let's start with you, Hannah. Hannah, can you tell us a little bit about what you actually do involving the Student Exchange Program from Spain and why you got involved?
So that first day, we picked them up from the bus and they came home with us. And from then, the student has just lived in our home, and they come to school with us. And the first couple of days, they went to all our classes with us. And now they've had some field trips, and they get to choose what they are called open classrooms, so they can go wherever they want. I originally got involved in it. I was very interested. I love to travel and stuff, but I wasn't so sure how good my Spanish was. So I was nervous about making that commitment. And Ms. Pietro told me that I could host without traveling, or I could host and then decide later on to travel. So that's what I decided to do, and I'm I really want to travel now.
Yes,
it's been such an amazing experience.
Okay. Avis, what made you and your family decide to be part of the exchange program, and what motivated you to get involved?
Well, me and my dad kind of always connected through learning the Spanish language. Neither of us are fluent at all, but we both really like Duolingo and stuff like that. And so when we heard about this, we thought it was a good opportunity. And I'm a very introverted person, and I just thought it would be a fun idea to step out of my comfort zone and do something like that. And it's been I have zero regrets. It's just been really fun. The first day I was late from work picking them up, so I met them at my house. But other than that, it's been really fun.
Wonderful. And you stepped way out of your comfort zone. Look at you on television, right? That's pretty good. Okay. So Barbara, yes? Mm-hmm. I'd like to ask you, what made you decide you wanted to come to America, Massachusetts, Wilmington?
So in our school, we have for the past, I think, 5, maybe 6 years, we have been offered to come to the U.S. to do an exchange. And when the opportunity came to us, I had no doubt about it, because I really love English, learning and traveling. So that all mixed together was just an amazing opportunity, and getting to really learn and especially practice our English outside of class. It's really great.
Because what you learn in the classroom is more formal.
Yes.
But when you're talking here amongst families and friends, you learn the slang, right?
Yes.
You feel like you're really in it. Mm-hmm. Yes? Okay. What has been your experience so far here, Carmen?
I was also in the high school in Agave, and I love learning to English too, and I thought that it was a good opportunity to improve my English or my speaking, because it isn't the same in the classroom as here, for example, because we know people, American people, we meet with another students of the high school, and we also have different classes, because in Spain we have more formal classes, and here is more cooking, pottery, and that's it.
We have more to choose from.
Yeah.
Here?
Yes.
Okay. And you are from what part of Spain? Pronounce it for me.
We are from Almedia.
Yes.
And it's in the south, in Andalusia.
Okay.
And I don't know, it's a really beautiful part of Spain with a lot of coast, and it's really warm.
Beaches, beautiful, beautiful beaches, and history, beautiful. Right?
Yes.
Have you seen any of the beaches here yet?
A lake. We saw a lake.
Yeah. What did you think of our beaches compared to where you live?
They're really different.
Yeah.
How so? How is it different, Barbara? Is there? You can say.
I think that the difference is that here is more cold, the water.
Oh, yes.
And also in the beaches here, there is a lot of trees and grass. And in Spain, we haven't that.
Right. So you have more of a coast, more of sand,
Yes.
more beach than we have, maybe more frontage than
Yes.
we have, right? Okay. Tell me, Hannah, what it's been like having new people live in your home.
It's been amazing. I was so nervous that first day. I wasn't sure, like, I had so much I wanted to show her, but I also, like, felt like there wasn't enough to do to fill up all that time. But she's really just become, like, a part of the family.
And when you say she, who lives with you?
Maria, she's
Okay.
in the audience right
All
now.
right.
Yes.
Okay. Were you worried the students would get bored, Avis? Were you afraid you wouldn't be able to fill up their time?
That was like my main concern because there was like, I don't know, I really couldn't think of anything that they would find really amazing. But now that I was like, at first when they were supposed to come here for 2 weekends, and I was like kind of overwhelmed. I'm like, I don't know how to entertain for 2 weekends. I don't know what we're gonna do. And then it moved to 1 weekend, and I was like, oh, that's a little bit better. But now I wish that we had like 8 more weekends where I could like show them around. because
Right,
it's just,
right.
doesn't feel like enough time.
And let's face it, as Americans, as Wilmington people, right? You've done the Freedom Trail, you've done all those things, but you don't know if that stuff's going to be exciting to our friends from Spain, right? So how has that been so far, taking them around to see things that you maybe take for granted because you've lived here? How has that been, Avis?
I think that sometimes like we think things are like really cool because it's like just a part of our, like a part of us, and it's like we went apple picking this weekend, and I was like, oh, that's gonna be so much fun, but it's just apple picking. It's nothing like insane, but it's different. But it's just, I think that we think that things are like really, really cool when sometimes they're not as cool. But at the
Okay.
same time, it's just a different experience.
All right. And Hannah, what has your experience been in that regard?
I mean, it's been so amazing to kind of like see Wilmington and see like Boston through Maria's eyes, because it's like there's all these things that like I see on a daily basis that like I take for granted, and like that she thinks is really amazing, and I'm like, okay.
Yes. Tell me, Barbara, what have you been doing since you've been here?
We have done like a lot of things, and maybe they're just like normal, regular stuff here, like going to Target or Walmart, coming to high school. But like since it's so different from what we are used to in Spain, we like love every part of it, and we like do a lot of things in one day that maybe it's not that much, but for us it's really special.
Okay. Carmen, what has been your favorite thing so far, except coming here today? What has been your favorite thing?
Today?
What has
Or-
been your favorite thing all over?
Okay. For example, I went to the aquarium
Oh,
and I love animals and it was amazing.
okay.
And also here I love in Wilmington the grass in all the places and the trees, the forest, because you live in a forest. The
Right.
houses are there, so
And you have beach, mostly beach, so
Yeah.
it's very different, right?
yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the food, right? What do you miss from home that you cannot eat here, Carmen?
For
I
example,
see your face.
I miss paella
Oh, yes, okay.
and also croquetas
Okay.
because I love croquetas, and here the food is more fast food,
Yes.
like processed, like hamburgers, pizza, pasta. And in Spain we have like more healthy food like soup, rice, and
So would you say it's
so-
more fresh? You get it that day and you prepare it, where here everything's already made?
Yeah.
Would you say?
yeah, because here, for example, when I have lunch or dinner, all the times I took like pizza or a sandwich or maybe pasta, but there isn't like soup or more vegetables in the lunch or dinner.
Okay. What food do you miss the most from your home?
Like jamón serrano,
Which is?
which is like ham,
Okay.
but it's more curated, so it has like a more salty taste, and it comes from pork. And also the bread,
Oh,
because bread is really different. And in Spain we are used to like going to the bakery,
Yeah.
to the bakery every day and getting and getting bread like a baguette. We usually eat this type of bread, and here they don't. And like the only bread that they have here is like sandwich and bagels, and I don't know.
Basic.
Yes.
Very basic. Okay. What did you think it was going to be like before you came, Carmen?
I was very nervous because I thought that maybe this experience wouldn't be like this. I mean, nowadays I'm very happy to stay here with the students, with my American girl, and, and also with the host family, because now I'm very happy. But I was nervous because I thought like maybe they don't like me, maybe I couldn't speak very well English, maybe the people judge me.
But that has not happened.
No.
That's good. Barbara, how was the flight from Spain to here for you?
I thought it was going to be like way worse, and like we were going to get sober, but since I was with my friends and we were sitting together, we watched films, we ate the plain food wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Good.
And it was actually pretty good, and I personally didn't have like any jet lag at all.
Great.
So it was great, yeah.
Great. And for you, Avis, what did you think? I know you've already talked a little bit about you're worried about filling the time. What did you think before versus now that you've done it? Would you do it again?
Oh, definitely, I'd do it again. And it's just been, there's so much fun. I think, like, I've just been thinking about, oh, they could do this now, and that I've taken on that, like, new perspective of, like, so many things that they can see now that I just, like, go by on a daily basis.
Okay, and Hannah, for you?
I would absolutely do it again. It's been such an amazing experience. I was definitely nervous beforehand. I was like trying to plan things out, and I was, but now I'm kind of just like seeing where the day takes us, and it's been really awesome.
How do you feel coming to America has changed your opinion of Americans? Had you met any Americans before you came here? Barbara?
I had, because like my family has some friends that are American, but I think that from the movies and stuff like that, we may have like some stereotypes that maybe are not true, because yes, we come here and the high school and cheerleaders, football players, but it's not the same. But like at the same time, like it was everything I was hoping for.
Okay. And Carmen, what do you think about that before you came? What did you think America was going to be like? Wilmington, Massachusetts.
Yeah, I thought that American was like a film, because we saw a lot of American films, like in the high school, like you saw like a group of different students, like the popular, the nerds, and that's it. And this is the same. It's like that. In Spain, it's so different.
Yes.
Because all knows all people.
Yes. So do you think it's helped you to see that although the world is big, it's small too?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Because we all have the same feelings, no matter where you go, right? What are you going to tell your family and friends about this visit when you go home?
That I didn't want to come back. I
On television?
no. Like I now I don't want to go back to
Oh,
Spain.
you
I
didn't want to come. You were
stay
nervous
here.
to come. Now you want to stay.
But
Okay.
I'm going to tell him that it was like really, really, really nice experience, and like it opened my eyes and to help me see things differently,
Yes.
and that maybe we are not that different, and that I want to come back and take them with me.
Lovely. And Carmen, for you?
Same as Barbara, I don't want to come back to Spain because I love this city, this town, the people who live here, and also the high school, like the life here. So maybe I will tell my mom, like, Mom, the next year I will be come again to USA.
Okay. And Hannah, how do you feel you've learned the differences between Spanish culture? I mean, you've studied, you've read it in a book and all of that, but meeting the actual people, how do you feel that's changed your opinion, or has it?
Well, I didn't really have any sort of opinion going into it, but it's definitely been really cool. Saturday night, Maria made my whole family paella. She cooked for us,
Wow.
and that was so amazing, and it was so awesome to get like a little glimpse into her world.
Okay. Has this made you want to travel to Spain yourself?
Oh, absolutely. I
Excellent.
feel like I have like a sister now, and I'm like, I don't want her to leave. Like, I want
So
to
nice.
spend as much time together as we can.
Yes. And we should point out the exchange program allows that. So once you've connected, you can actually go because it's a partnership. And Ms. Pietro can tell us more about that another time, right? And Avis, for you, what have you learned? What do you think about all this?
I think, like Carmen was saying, that we're really not that different, and it's just, I don't know. I thought it would be really like nerve-wracking to try to like be friends with them, but they're just like kids like we are, and it's so much fun.
Excellent. Is there anything final you want to say, Barbara or Carmen, before we stop the program today?
Well, thanks for the opportunity.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, thank you so
Of
much
course.
for the opportunity
Yes.
to stay here and to
Come and do the program.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like, in all, like Wilmington has been a great experience for us, and we are like so ready to do it again.
yeah.
Excellent, excellent. And Avis and Hannah, anything you would like to share before we close the program today?
Just thank you for having us.
Sure.
on.
All right. Thank you so much for watching Where's Wilmington. The next time somebody asks you Where's Wilmington, you tell them right here and right here on WCTV. We'll be back again with you soon.
Thank you, WCTV.